is a Rogers Sports presentation.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Hancock, welcoming you to the Brampton Center for Sports and Entertainment and OHL Primetime here on Rogers Sports. Now, this afternoon, it's a big Midwest Division matchup as the Guelph Storm and the Brampton Battalion get together for the fourth time this season. The Battalion have struggled so far against the Guelph Storm this year, as Guelph has won 2 and tied 1 in the 3 meetings so far this year. Now, Brampton, on the whole, has struggled a little bit more than expected. So we're just about set to go for this afternoon's opening puck drop between the Guelph Storm and the Brampton Battalion. For more on this afternoon's game, let's send you upstairs right now to Doug Anderson and Sam Cosentino. Gentlemen.
Sammy, this afternoon's matchup is a good matchup for the Battalion because they can use their speed against this Guelph Storm Hockey Club. Guelph, fourth in their division, but I'll tell you something, these two teams do match up nicely.
Yeah, it's a very interesting matchup. We hear a Midwest Division matchup, and anytime you get two teams playing in the same division, it always adds for a little extra intensity. The circumstances in this game definitely will prove that because both teams, as you know, Guelph bidding to host the Memorial Cup, whereas Brampton on the lower echelon in the Western Division just trying to get into the playoffs. So two teams that really have a lot to play for as far as gaining these 2 points here.
There's tonight's starting goalie for the Brampton Battalion, Brad Topping. Topping has seen the bulk of the ice time for the Battalion.
Yeah, the numbers are pretty good. 13, 14, and 4, an .899 save percentage, 3.41 goals against average.
We'll get to Andrew Penner's between the pipes for Guelph after the first face-off. And here we go to start this hockey game as the teams move to center ice. Lou Dickinson in to take the draw with Jay McClement. McClement dumps it all the way down. Fedor Teuton back to pick it up for Guelph. Teuton behind his own net. Integral part of the team. Krebs moves around Teuton. Krebs right in on goal. Still has it. Shoots. He scores! Handle quits. What a job to keep his balance. And he puts it past Penner to give the Battalion a 1-0 lead. Less than 40 seconds in to this hockey game.
Well, Dougie, Campbell Krebs is one of those players who can do both things. He can play defensively for you, or he can step it up and play at the forward position as well. Here he steps up, takes the pass, and he moves the in and out move, and from that close, he gets the puck up and over Penner's shoulder. That makes it 1-0 as
Dickinson loses it along the boards. Krebs is there to take it away. Teuton keeps it in at the blue line, sidesteps a check, shot, he scores! Boy, what a beautiful snapshot over the shoulder of Brad Topping, tying the game at 1, just 58 seconds in to the penalty to Paul Flack.
Well, Dougie, we talked about the talents of Fedor Teuton and how exciting a player he is. He shows you that there with a great move at the blue line to avoid the Brampton defender Clayton. He steps right around him, and then he has all sorts of time to shoot, wastes no time at all, wiring the wrist shot over the shoulder of Topping to tie this hockey game at 1. Gate.
Rowan wheels around inside his own zone, coming through the neutral zone. He's got Ryan Bonus with him. Gives it to Bonus. Wrist shot right on. Rebound. They put it home. Chris Rowan makes it 2-1.
Well, Dougie, anytime you put the puck towards the net, good things will happen. A rebound there, left wide open by Andrew Penner, allowed Rowan to come in with a wide open half a net to put this puck in, and he made no mistake. You see the shot from Bonus. That forced Penner out of position. Rowan there to pick it up. Defensively, a bit of a lapse there for the Guelph Storm as George Bradley failed to pick up the loose man, that being Chris Rowan, as he bangs home the goal for the Battalion. And for Rowan, that's his 12th goal of the year to give Brampton the lead once again.
Led pass for Dustin Brown through center. Brown knocked off stride as Flash only got a piece of him. Comes back to Branham, gets through a maze of players, feeds it out in front. Lots of timing, Topping, robbing Martin St. Pierre at point-blank range.
Well, Brown and St. Pierre have both played really well against the Brampton Battalion this year. St. Pierre has a goal and 2 assists. Brown, 4 goals and 2 assists in the 3 games that these two teams have played. And here, another chance. It's Branham going in front to St. Pierre. But as he's falling, Topping gets the big glove up there and robs St. Pierre of the game-tying goal.
Cross-ice pass over the stick of Krebs and poked away in La Rochelle. Bumped at the blue line. Right in on goal, in front of the net, they score! McMillan puts it past Topping. tying the game at 2. You knew the way the play was going. It was choppy play in front of Brad Topping. Passes were not connecting, and it seemed like only a matter of time, and the Storm tie it at 2 on their 18th shot of this hockey game.
Well, Dougie, the more shots you have in goal, the better chance you have to score. And here, McMillan just gets a rebound in front of the net and has no trouble putting it behind Topping. You see the play. Topping makes the original save on this play. Actually, the puck didn't even reach Topping. It was like a pass or a botched shot that got out in front of the net, and it was McMillan who was able to take it and just put it around Topping as he slid across the net and left the...
Krebs can't catch up to that pass. Tootin brings it across the blue line on the offside.
Well, McMillan, the goal scorer, getting involved with Bonus in the neutral zone, Dougie. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Bonus wasted no time getting the gloves off before he started chucking the knuckles with McMillan.
So both guys fall to the ground, or fall to the ice rather, and will head off to the box. Pops over the stick of Branham, and the Battalion will finally get out of their own zone. Harrison looking to get it across to Robinson, right in. Robinson kicks at it again. Loose puck through the crease. Luby has the puck. Hughes then takes to the body with Rosendale. Savage, and knocked down on the play was Ryan Thompson at the blue line by Grant Buckley. Now we got Chase on going in the corner and a tussle. It looks like it's Scott Rosendale and Sebastian Savage.
It looked to be pretty harmless there, and then Rosendale skated in there like it was a free puck. Just came in there and started throwing them.
Well, I thought it was going to be Buckley and Thompson going together at the blue line after they got in a little bit of a tussle, and Buckley dropped the gloves. They ended up in the box together, and nothing came of that. It's Tootin watching him. Back to Harrison for Krebs. Back for Harrison. He tries to go cross ice, hits Henrik on the tape. There's the shot. Kurt McSwain makes it 3-2.
Oh, man, what a great play. Brampton really spread the power play out. The puck got back to the point to Jay Harrison, then he went down low to Henrik, and Henrik immediately passed it over to McSwain, who went upstairs. Noticed that Penner went down, went upstairs and picks up the goal, but watch this play. Harrison recognizes big hole to go through. Henrik touch pass over to McSwain up top, and that's a fantastic goal, Dougie.
The whole key was Henrik getting rid of the puck as quickly as he did. It was on his stick and off his stick in an instant. Kurt McSwain had top shelf to go and break out to a 3-2 lead. Dahlman again plays it down low for Brown. Brown going wide. Brown still has it. Wrist shot. That's Rameza, people. St. Pierre on the doorstep ties it at 3.
Scott Rosendale has been a thorn in the Brampton side all game long, and here he does it again, creating all sorts of traffic in front of the net, and Brad Topping, once the loose puck became available, it was St. Pierre who was there to bang it home and tie this game. You see Brown get the shot. There's Rosendale just taking a beating, literally a beating from Paul Flash in front of that net, but the persistence to stay there and create the traffic is what makes this power play so good. You see him take about 3 shots in the back from Paul Flash, but that leaves St. Pierre wide open to score.
Looking for Bonus through the middle. Also has Rowan cutting across, and Rowan gets the loose puck, rifles it right on, and scores! Chris Rowan makes it 4-3.
Oh, credit Chris Rowan again, just going towards the net, hoping a loose puck would hit his stick. It did. He fired at Penner, only able to get a piece of it. And Rowan once again has given Brampton a lead in this hockey game, their 4th lead of the game, Dougie. You see Branham, he wasn't sure what to do. Take the puck, take the man. He elected not to do either, and that allowed Rowan to get a free shot on goal. And Penner, I'm sure, would love to have that one back. But nonetheless, it's a 4-3 lead for the Battalion.
Control it, and Clayton tips it ahead for McSwain. Back for Clayton. There's the shot. Penner kicks that aside.
What a play behind the back pass.
Open opportunity, and Kurt McSwain makes no mistake. It's a 2-goal lead for the Brampton Battalion.
Wow, Dougie. They should have scored earlier on the shift. After that opportunity created by this line of McSwain, Clayton, and Henrik, but they make good on their second try here. You'll see the play go right to McSwain, and as he did with his first goal in this hockey game, goes upstairs. Andrew Penner's been in the butterfly all evening long. Recognizing this, McSwain says, as soon as I get this thing, it's going up top, and sure enough, picks up the point as the 3 forwards get in on the goal The insurance goal, if you will, for the Brampton Battalion with a 5-3 lead.
Into the final minute of the hockey game. We're down to the final minute of the game with Paul Flash sitting in the box. The net is empty for the Guelph Storm. Penner is on the bench. It's 6-on-4 hockey. Comes back to Tooten at the point. Tooten with time, over to Dolman. Maze of players in front, that's deflected just wide. McMillan now at the side of the net. 40 seconds to go. McMillan gets it back for Tooten. He lets it go. McSwain loses it in the crowd. What an opportunity for Guelph. Time winding down to the final 30 seconds. McSwain clears the blue line, and that is huge as Rosendale's got to retreat to pick it up. McSwain gets tied up with McMillan at the blue line. Tooten going wide. Tooten has the puck, tries to feed it out in front. Rosendale's got it behind the net. McMillan sets up camp on the left side. Loose puck in the slot area, and it's bounced off the glass by Jay McClement, and the time will run out on the Guelph Storm as the Brampton Battalion come away with a 5-3 victory at home and extend their 8-game record at home to 5-2-1 with a big 5-3 victory. Sammy, some final thoughts.
An outstanding third period, the best I've seen Brampton play so far this season, doing everything right, getting good goaltending, crashing the net, paying attention to the defensive responsibilities, and going to the net on the offensive end of the ice. You've really got to credit Brampton and Stan Butler for whatever he said in that second intermission. This looked like a different Brampton team in this third period, and they just came out on fire and did not let up. And you can't let up against a team that has the ability to score like Guelph. If you're going into the third period tied, you're at home, you want the win, you've got to go for it, and I credit Brampton because they did just that.
Stay with us on OHL Primetime. We're coming back with our wrap-up, a 5-3 victory for the Brampton Battalion over the Guelph Storm. We're coming back with more with the Hammer and Sammy and myself.
Welcome back to the Brampton Center for Sports and Entertainment, where the Battalion have just knocked off the Guelph Storm by a count of 5-3. Currently joined by the game's second star, Chris Rowan, with a pair of goals this afternoon. And Chris, maybe you can just talk about your effort today and how things really came together for you guys.
Well, before the game we talked about this game was pretty much a must-win for us. We lost a big game Thursday in Windsor and again last night in Erie. So, it was do or die for us. The rest of the year we got 23 games now. Every game's pretty much going to be like that for us.
Now, what does this team take away from this win? Really, how much of a confidence booster is it for you guys?
Well, Guelph's a really good team. They're right at the top of the conference. So, we're going to build on it. It was a hard-fought win by every guy in the team. So, we'll build off it, and hopefully we can put a couple wins together here.
Also, how important was it for you guys just to put together that very, very supreme third-period effort?
Well, we've done it a lot. We've been tied after 2 periods, and lately maybe we haven't been getting the bounces we need in the third. We just wanted to work hard, and I think every guy did that. And it was nice to come out with the 2 points.
Alrighty, Chris. Thanks a lot. Best of luck the rest of the way this season, and congratulations on a great game this afternoon.
Thanks.
All right, Chris Rowan of the Brampton Battalion, tonight's second star. Just recapping the 3 stars this afternoon. The first star, Brampton's Mike Luby. The second star, Chris Rowan. And the third star from the Guelph Storm was Feder Tooten. All right, so that will, in fact, wrap things up for this afternoon's edition of OHL Primetime. For Doug Anderson, Sam Cosentino, and the entire crew here at Rogers Television in Brampton this afternoon, this is Mike Hancock saying good night, and we'll see you next time on OHL Primetime.